Hello everyone, John with Fun to Be Free, coming to you live from Disney's Hollywood Studios. Let's go! Welcome to the Walt Disney World Resort here in fabulous Central Florida. Hello explorers, like I said, John with Fun to Be Free coming to you live from Disney's Hollywood Studios with today's video topic. We got Bubbles there in front of me, you're gonna see him behind me in just a moment. Bubbles, Bubbles, Bubbles. But today's video topic, we are here to discuss whether or not Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is better than the actual one-of-a-kind great movie ride. In other words, a comparison, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway versus the great movie ride, one of my personal favorites here at the Walt Disney World Resort. In just a moment, I'll flip the camera and we're gonna check out this world-class attraction, and we're actually gonna join the queue and we'll talk about the great movie ride inside the queue. If you're new to the channel, remember to smash that like button, comment, and subscribe. And also, don't forget to ring that notification bell. And we're now looking at the Grauman's Chinese Theater, or the exterior of it, just in front of center stage here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. And I'll check the chat here in just a moment as we swing around the planter and check out how long the wait time is for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Oh, it looks quite lengthy. There is an extended queue up here. Wow, look at that. Oh, let's check the chat. TT's back. Welcome back, TT. Says, hi John, happy Saturday. Well, happy Saturday to you, TT. Thank you so much for joining us here on this beautiful day at the Walt Disney World Resort. And like I said, here is the extended queue. We are gonna be among the many people here to experience this world-class attraction in just a few moments. Let's just go around the corner, locate the standby entrance. Of course, obviously the lightning lane is over to the left-hand side there. We could head to the main entrance here for the lightning. We could take a look at the marquee sign and then check out the actual wait time. I can see the standby wait time now. It does say 60 minutes, but if you look overhead, I love the neon with Mickey, of course, waving and Minnie waving as well. So neat. So 60 minutes, we're gonna join it. There it is there. And we just have to go around the corner underneath this little structure, this shade control. And remember, jump into the live chat. TT's there, he needs some friends. We need to talk about the great movie ride today. Okay, as I always say, I'm gonna take my BAT phone, B-A-T phone, out of my pocket. There it is now. And I'm gonna set it up so I can attempt to send the video from my BAT phone over to all you viewers in the chat at home. I mean, just a second here. In the meantime, enjoy views of the queue. yes, sir. We're live right now on YouTube. Here, it's of course, at sign Fun to Be Free.
Fun to be free?
Yes, sir.
No spaces?
No spaces.
Is this you?
No, that's me right there. That's me.
Cool, man. Yeah.
Thank you so much. So we had a explorer here in the queue at Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway inquiring about my actual channel. But let's continue talking about the great movie right here. Let me search here. Before we get started, this of course is Disney.fandom.com, or in other words known as Disney Wiki. We're going to search here for the great movie ride. Give me a second here. I only have one hand with one thumb. So let's try the great. See what comes up. Oh, there it is. We're in luck. Okay. Here we go. So, the great movie ride, and as you can see, that is the more recent attraction poster presented by TCM. Here is some ride information that we could just briefly go over. Obviously, here it's at Disney's Hollywood Studios here in Hollywood Boulevard. The attraction type is a dark ride. The theme was History of Cinema. It was the opening date along with the park, one of the original opening day attractions here. Well, of course, in those days, it was actually called Disney's MGM Studios. The opening date was May 1st, 1989, and the closing date was August 13th, 2017. Now, the vehicles were large. They accommodated 70 people, and of course, they had 2 vehicles per train. It was a 22-minute attraction, and 1,926 feet of track, 59 audio animatronics, sponsored by Coca-Cola, and it was replaced by, as you know, we're in it right now, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. So, I want to mention here, the Great Movie Ride was an attraction at Disney's Hollywood Studios at Walt Disney World Resort, and a dark ride which took guests through scenes from famous films throughout motion picture history. The ride was located inside a recreation of the famous Hollywood landmark Grauman's Chinese Theater. However, because the Walt Disney Company was denied permission to use the name Grauman, the proper name of the building is simply the Chinese Theater. Also, at the time the attraction was open, the actual Grauman's Theater was officially known as Mann's Chinese Theater, as it was owned by the Mann Film Theater Group. The facade was almost completely blocked from view in 2001 when a giant replica of the sorcerer hat was built directly in front of it. It served as the park's symbol until it was demolished in 2015. On 2015-2017, I screwed that up. July 15, 2017, Disney announced that the attraction would close and be replaced with a dark ride themed after Mickey Mouse, opened March 2nd, 2020. Okay, so the premise of the attraction, I'll just briefly read this. Relive some of the greatest movie moments in history during a tram ride that puts you in the middle of the magic. Okay, there's more to this, and it goes on in further detail. There's so much more we could discuss with this, but I actually want to get to the actual attraction, or like a movie script, if you will. So let's go to the next article here. Oh, I should go back and just mention, of course, that was, like I said, Disney.fandom.com. And we'll try to get a better view of the queue here. So shout out to Disney.fandom.com for that. The next article comes from reimaginingtheimagineers.wordpress.com. So shout out to reimaginingtheimagineers.wordpress.com. Okay, so here it is. The original Great Movie Ride. Possibly the saddest day at Disney World for me was when I went to say goodbye to the Great Movie Ride one last time. The Great Movie Ride was what introduced me to cinema. It's what made me love movies. To see it leave was nothing short of heartbreaking for me, especially after seeing what they're replacing it with. Seriously, a runaway train ride complete with the worst animation ever for Mickey and Minnie. Kind of a letdown. I would tend to see it differently. I actually adore Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. I think it is an amazing attraction and a great addition here to Disney's Hollywood Studios. Of course, the attraction lineup. It is among the many anchors, A-N-C-H-O-R, that comprise the various attractions here at this park, and I think it has an excellent mix of attractions. So I see it differently from this article, but I just wanted to show you that some people don't actually care for this amazing attraction. Brought to you by Kevin Rafferty of Walt Disney Imagineering, of course. always, the Great Movie Ride was the reason that I love movies, and at one point I thought I would be a host on the ride, so I memorized the entire, before TCM took over script. Here's the laid out scene by scene. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to do the whole script. I just wanted to show you some photos here. So you're looking at, of course, the marquee entrance, a spectacular journey into the movies as you boarded your vehicles and you started your adventure into the show building. But here's the script. Welcome aboard. At this time, I'd like to ask everybody to please remain seated throughout the ride and keep your hands and arms within the vehicles at all times. Also, for the safety of our cast and the comfort of those around you, please no flash photography or use of external video lights. All right, now that we've taken care of business, let's talk about me. My name is Jackie. Not me, not John. Jackie's talking here. And I'll be your guide during this magical journey into the movies. It's the perfect job for me because I love the movies. So is everyone ready? Great, because it's showtime. Ready when you are, CB. And we are rolling, and then you hear, hooray for Hollywood. You know, Disney World. Hooray for Disney World. Hello everyone and welcome to the Great Movie Ride. Once again, my name is Jackie and I'll be taking you from this Hollywood soundstage right into the middle of the action of the greatest films ever made, all on one tour. But between you and me, this is no ordinary tour because the Great Movie Ride brings these movies to life and puts you right in the middle of the action. And we're looking at another photo here of one of the introductory scenes with the Buzz B. Berkeley, but I'll just read the article instead of narrating myself. I don't know about you folks, but I just love those Hollywood musicals from the 1930s. The scene is from one of my favorites, the Buzz B. Berkeley classic Foot-Like Parade, starring James Cagney, Ruby Keeler, and Dick Pell. And then, of course, the photo courtesy of Chad Sparks on Flickr. I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. Love it. Then in 1952, Gene Kelly was singing in the rain. Did you know that Gene Kelly co-directed this film? Does anyone know what movie this is? That's right, it's Walt Disney's Academy Award-winning film from 1964, starring Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke. Okay, so I'm just gonna briefly go through the rest of the article and the script. I may mention some highlights, some things that stand out. And there's John Wayne. Oh, remember? You are now entering Alien. Of course, Ripley there, whipping her head back and forth, left and right. The animatronic figure that pretty much only had the neck that turned. I love it. And here's a good one. Narrator, here in Raiders of the Lost Ark, amid 1,000 deadly snakes, Indiana Jones unearths a great treasure. Will Harrison Ford escape with his discovery? And what will be your fate? Beware. Remember that? So awesome. I love the Indiana Jones franchise. Okay. And then Muggsy comes back. You know, at this point we switch narrators, remember? The mobster? Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? Well, let's continue. Let's jump ahead. You got Tarzan there, Casablanca, all the movie greats. Even, of course, Mickey from Fantasia. And then, of course, one of the best figures here at the one of the best figures here at the Walt Disney World Resort, the audio animatronic figure, the AA figure of, you know, the Wicked Witch. Toto, I feel like we're not in Kansas anymore. How often do you get to say that? I'd say we're over the rainbow in one of the most beloved movies of all time, The Wizard of Oz. And then the Wicked Witch comes back, remember? Where she points weird, I'll put it. Was it you? Who killed my sister? Who killed the Witch of these? Was it you? I love it. So let's keep going here, see what else they got. They got the end of the article here, but I just wanted to show you that script real fast. And then let's give another shout out to reimaginingtheimagineers.wordpress.com for that article. And then I wanted to check out another one here. And since I'm going to attempt to play this video, I don't know about the audio, but before I do, I'm going to check the chat. Oh, Tiki Man Fan is back. Tiki Man Fan says, hi, John, Jeremy, and TT. Okay, well, welcome, Tiki Man Fan. It's always good to have you here. And then Tiki Man Fan says, the text to the right is a bit too small when the image pixelates. What? Oh, my chat jumped. Hold on. Which it does intermittently. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Tiki Man Fan. I will certainly look into that. I'll attempt to fix all the technical glitches. But my assumption is today, right now, we were having some low bit rates or dropouts, some cellular disconnects. Like right now, I got a warning on the screen that said low bit rate, so that may have something to do with it as well. But Julie's back. Welcome back, Julie. Julie says hi. And also, how are you doing today, John? Oh, I'm great. I'm wonderful, Julie, as always. Live streaming here from Disney's Hollywood Studios. It's never a bad day here at the Walt Disney World Resort. We're just taking a look at the rest of the queue here. And then Tiki Man fan said, did you know Dick Van Dyke has his Burt character from the Great Movie Ride in his home? Isn't that the coolest thing, Tiki Man fan? It's so awesome. It's so awesome. And Tiki Man fan also says, Disney offered to him when they closed the attraction. Yeah, and I do believe he accepted it. Wasn't it in some featurette, Tiki Man fan? Maybe it was on Disney Plus. I can't remember where I saw it. But yeah, how cool is that to have your own figure? Kind of like Tony Baxter has Figment in his house out in Anaheim, California. But let me attempt to play this video. I'll turn up the audio. I'm not quite certain what I should do. Maybe I should play the audio from my actual phone into the microphone because I'm not sure of the actual audio level that will come across. In other words, I cannot monitor the audio. I cannot listen to the audio. Once I am live, I would have to have additional devices like earphones or wireless earbuds to do that. Therefore, I'm just going to turn the volume up on my phone and play the audio from external speakers, and we'll see how that goes. I'm not certain how it's going to end up, but we'll give it a shot. And Julie's back in the chat, says, I'm not going to be on for very long. I'm going to church. Well, thank you for popping on, Julie. Have fun at church, and maybe we'll still be live when you come back. But I'm going to hit play now. This, of course, is from RetroWDW.com. Shout out to RetroWDW.com. And it says we got, here we go. I'll just let you hear it. The screen went to sleep. Give me a second to get it back.
watching. Over and over again, you hear me? This is
Sorry about the delay. We should have it soon. Hey, you. Are you talking to me? No, lady, right? I'm talking to the team, and then I'm looking out. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Come here. Hey, who do you think you are? Whatever you say. Oh, hey, son, see? Your face is good. Let's get out of here. So you heard me. Thanks, Jimmy.
here they come, Gus. Get out, you grinders.
Sorry, boys, but it's time to go. I'll see you in church. You look at that lady. Everybody just mind your P's and Q's and maybe nobody gets hurt. We're getting out of here, see?
And now, the Old West, and two of Hollywood's legendary stars, Clint Eastwood and John Wayne.
Long time ago, I made me a rule. Let people do what they want. Well, that's a mighty tough territory you're heading into, Pilgrim. I'd think about turning back if I was you. That is, if you want my opinion. But I reckon you ought to do what you think is best.
Looks like a perfect time for me to collect up all your valuables. That sounds good.
Don't let him get away!
This is on a big platform. This is nuts. Get out of here.
Doesn't do it, man!
Nothing doing. Nobody's sticking my neck in the noose.
hello there. Here, let me show you. So I got my phone here,
Yeah.
sending video, and everybody in the chat.
Oh,
So you
sweet.
can chat with. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
As of course you can see as I'm live right there.
That's awesome. I can't see.
Okay, but you'll take my word for it.
Yeah.
Channel at Fun to Be Free.
Fun to be free.
Yes, sir.
That's cool.
Live right now on YouTube.
Now let's get on with the show. Up ahead, we'll see what happened to a few folks who didn't know we may be seated on a great movie ride. You don't believe me? Just ask my money over there. Actually, this is a scene where the undead warriors rise from their tombs and strike down through the light. These things are only able to rise from the dead.
Oh yeah. You get to watch? You're watching live right now.
I like this part.
Cool. Two thumbs up for Fun to Be Free. Thank you. Well, I'll see you for the rest of the time. I'll sit right next to you. I'll sit in the same row.
I'm gonna make them an offer again.
We're not in Kansas anymore. Like where we came in. I hope you enjoyed our journey into the magic world of the movies, our tribute to the wonderful films and stars we cinema. On behalf of Walt Disney World and Coca-Cola, I'd like to thank you all for joining us here today, and I hope you enjoy the Christmas. Here at the Disney MGM Studios. Now please remain fully seated until the line has come to a complete stop.
Good.
As you exit your immediate right and straight back to the rear of the vehicle.
I hear in my head, it's fun to be free, to be on the move.
Nice.
You don't remember World of Motion, the old song?
Yeah.
My channel name after It's Fun to Be Free, the song.
Nice.
Okay, so shout out again to RetroWDW.com, and I'll just briefly read this. Climb aboard the great movie ride again, once again. April 14, 2020 by Retro WDW. We've got a special treat for you now that Mickey's Runaway Railway has opened. We've figured that you want to take a trip back in time for an uninterrupted journey through the movies. Hal Bowers was at it again, armed with his trusty 8mm video camera. He filmed the attraction from start to finish. The date is December 1st, 1991, and the attraction is fairly young at only 2.5 years old. So you got to see it from 1991, the original version. Okay, there's one other article that I do want to show you, but in the meantime, let me take the actual graphic off the screen and we'll come back to it. So I want to check the chat. Oh, and Tiki Man fan comes back and says, yes, it was an interview with Ted Danson in Dick's home. So hello there, how are you? He was referring to, of course, Dick Van Dyke had the Bert character from the great movie Red. Oh, we got filming.
I'm filming.
It's like a mirror in a mirror in a mirror in a mirror. It's a mirror tunnel.
Never ending, man.
Hello there, John with Fun to Be Free.
Yeah, buddy, fun to be free.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Buddy.
Awesome. And then Jeremy Heath says the tornado with a little tornado emoji icon scene in Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is placed where the house on the witch from Wizard of Oz scene. Yeah, I do believe you're correct, Jeremy Heath. Isn't that the coolest thing? And Jeremy Heath also says great movie ride was great. It certainly was. There was nothing like it. Let me continue with the chat. Oh, Love Pugs. Welcome back, Love Pugs. Love Pugs says, hello, everyone, and happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to you, Love Pugs. Tiki Man fan says, hi, Love Pugs. And Tiki Man fan also says, maybe you could print cards or label pins to hand out with the channel name and QR code with the URL. Tiki Man fan, you don't know how dead on you are. I am actually in the introductory stages of doing something like that. So you're exactly on the same wavelength as me. You know, traction beams, suck me right in. So I'm going to say that again for everybody that's viewing in the chat right now. Tiki Man fan suggesting maybe you could print cards or label pins to hand out with the channel name and the QR code with the URL. That's exactly right, Tiki Man fan. So as people approach me, I was thinking about handing out those various items with the QR code. Exactly. It's so crazy how we're thinking the same, Tiki Man fan. And Andy, welcome back, Andy. He says, hey there, John, with the hand waving. Welcome back, Andy. Always good to have you join us as well. Let me put the graphic back on the screen, and I just want to show you one more thing. Hold on a second. Okay, so Jeremy Heath was just talking about the house on the house on the witch from Wizard of Oz. So we're looking at it. There happens to be just a photo of it right now on Blog Mickey. So again, one of my favorite websites to frequent, blogmickey.com. Website credit to Blog Mickey. So 3 hidden great movie ride Easter eggs in Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, including a sound effect. This was published way back on March 7th, 2020. And here's the article. We love Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, but it wasn't the first attraction to take up residence in the Chinese theater at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Before we got the first ever Mickey Mouse ride-through attraction, we had another ride-through attraction called the Great Movie Ride. While we know that Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway contains the most hidden Mickeys ever in a ride, there are also a bunch of other hidden Easter eggs. It took us a few rides to find them, but here are the 3 Great Movie Ride Easter eggs in Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. So the easiest Easter egg to spot is an attraction poster for the Great Moving Ride. In the carnival scene, you'll find the attraction poster between the popcorn stand and Donald's hot dog stand. So everybody knows that as well. There are the photos, and here's what they're talking about. Look at the actual attraction poster. As you can see in the photo below, the Great Moving Ride really doesn't look like much more than some excited guests on an escalator, but it had its hardcore fans. And there's a better actual photo of it. The Great Movie Ride Easter eggs photo of the Great Moving Ride with, of course, the people on the escalator. There's one. The second one. There is no place like home. We go from the easiest Easter egg to spot to the toughest. As fans of the Great Movie Ride know, the finale scene was a massive recreation of Oz in the Great Movie Ride. Guests would enter the scene just after the Wicked Witch of the East met her end, thanks to Dorothy's house falling on her. Here's a look back at some of her photos from the Great Movie Ride shortly before it closed in 2017. So I'll just scroll through these real quick here. After exiting the scene, you'll find Dorothy and gang walking along the yellow brick road. You know, follow the yellow brick road to find Oz. To pay homage to the attraction, Imagineers put in a mailbox in the Twister scene in Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, featuring the iconic phrase, "No place like home." You could find the mailbox of Mickey and Minnie as the twister spins. It's incredibly difficult, if not impossible, to make out the words with the naked eye while writing. It took a lucky photo and multiple write-throughs for us to capture it as seen below. So there you go. So if you look very carefully, here, I'll go to that one. And there it is, another Easter egg of the mailbox. There isn't even closer. Close up. No place like home. Of course, some could say that the entire concept of a twister is an Easter egg for the Wizard of Oz, but it's not recognized as such by cast members and Imagineers. Now here we come down to the alley cat, the third one. With 2 of the 3 great movie Easter eggs down, all that's left is a sound effect. As you exit Daisy's dance studio, you pass through a back alley to enter the factory scene. It serves as a nice transition from the clean, bright, fun dance studio to the grimy factory. It also has a sound effect from the Great Movie Ride. You want to focus on the garbage can to the left of the door opening and to the right of the dumpster. Right here, bonus, there's a hidden Mickey on the wall behind it. There's your hidden Mickey. We've compiled a short video below where you can just make out the cat sound effect that was the same sound effect heard in the gangster shootout scene in the Great Movie Ride. Can everybody in the chat picture that now? I certainly can. The trash can even shakes in Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, just like it did in the Great Movie Ride. There's so much to see on Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway that it's impossible to catch it all. It's highly rewritable, I agree, attraction that is fun for the whole family. As a matter of fact, we think that Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is exactly what Disney's Hollywood Studios needed. And I would agree with Blog Mickey. Again, shout out to blogmickey.com. Let me take the actual graphic off the screen here. Just give me a second and I will be right with you. And you're watching live streaming coverage from Disney's Hollywood Studios. Let your adventure begin. I'm actually just disabling the wireless feature on the Bat phone, and I'll just be with you in just a moment here. Putting the phone back in my pocket, and we'll come back to the chat. We're anxiously awaiting entering the Grauman's Chinese Theater. Like I'm gonna say, I still call it MGM or Disney's MGM Studios, and I'm still calling it the Chinese Theater. Grauman's Chinese Theater, that is. Grauman's Chinese Theater. Back to the chat. Andy comes back, says, QR code shirt. That's a good idea, Andy. I didn't think about that one. I have a giant shirt that I'm a traveling billboard that says, fun to be free, and here's my giant QR code. Awesome idea. Tiki Man fan comes back, says, that's a good idea, Andy. Excellent idea. Beautiful, beautiful. And if you haven't done so already, jump into the live chat. Introduce yourself. If you're a new subscriber here to Fun to Be Free, I am John. Fun to Be Free. I'd love to get to know you. Like I said, just in a few moments, we are going to enter the Grauman's Chinese Theater. The queue is advancing now. We're in luck. Once we get inside, obviously, there's various attraction posters that mimic this. Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. In other words, they have different mock-ups or different fake other attraction posters themed to Mickey Mouse. You can see it scrolling now. Potato Land. Potato Land. I sure hope you can see that. Let me try to zoom in. See if we can get a better shot. There we go. Can you hear the background music, the BGM? Let me take it off zoom, or zoom back out. And over to our left-hand side, it appears that the lightning lane return is a little light right now. That makes our wait time a little less or a little shorter, so that's good news. And Andy says, any Stream Tech updates? Okay, Andy, thank you for asking, because I am interested in letting you guys know what's going on. So, updates in regards to technical setup with Frankenstein, and of course my PC streaming live or pushing the data or the video to YouTube. So what I actually did is I turned the bitrate down. In other words, yesterday at Animal Kingdom, we were experiencing, in my opinion, more than average dropouts, more than average breakouts, more than average weak reception, more than average cellular data hiccups. And that could be because the bit rate was just too high on my various devices. In other words, each device is wireless. So I reduced the bit rate. Likewise, on the computer or the PC at home, I actually turned the bit rate up. So I'm hoping that should work, and I'm hoping that will alleviate the issue. As we're going live here, around this area, in the queue for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, it seems that both carriers are, I'd say, struggling a bit. They go back and forth. Right now I'm looking at 7% Verizon, 96% Wi-Fi, 6% AT&T, and those numbers fluctuate. So I didn't catch all of them, so they may not total 100, because all three of the bonding between the Wi-Fi and the two cellular connections, they're constantly moving. So literally every second they're updating their percentages. It's like right now, 17% Verizon, 77% Wi-Fi, 13% AT&T. Now I just went to 3% AT&T. So again, three different pipes, channel bonding, three different pipes going into one big pipe. So I'm sure hoping we're getting the best quality video we could get out of here with two cellular data connections. But there's your update, Andy. We are now, of course, in the interior queue. And right up ahead here, in just a few moments, we are going to go see the pre-show, starring, of course, Mickey and Minnie. And we'll even get a chance to see Goofy and Pluto as well. It's very loud in here. I sure hope you can hear me. Smash that like button, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring that notification bell. We're the next group to go, but in the meantime, I'm going up here so we can get a better look. Disney, Mickey Mouse, and Perfect Picnic. Andy comes back in the chat and says, I love how they have the Dapper Dans in the post. You're right, Andy. I like it too. Real quick, I think Kevin Rafferty is literally an all-star. He's a hero of Walt Disney Imagineering fame, of course. He's always said, in regards to this attraction, it's like putting a ship in a bottle. I said ship, S-H-I-P, ship. Like putting a ship in a bottle. So no, well, as you're aware, they had the existing square footage or existing show building here from the Great Movie Ride. And they essentially had to fit Minnie and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Its trackless ride system into the existing footprint. Obviously, they had to demolish all the show scenes of the Great Movie Ride. They actually cut out or jackhammered the concrete floor, the foundation, because that particular concrete floor had the embedded guide-by-wire system. There was an actual low voltage wire that was embedded in the concrete that the vehicles rode over. And I'm going to use the term sniffer, S-N-I-F-F-E. Not a technical term, but it's literally just like a little like robot vacuum sniffing for the voltage in the concrete from the original ride system from the Great Movie Ride. So they had to demolish or remove the actual concrete, and I believe they changed the elevation. For example, here, remember this area, I believe, was the original elevation, but had to lower the whole pre-show because this area used to be the theater, and the theater gradually sloped down towards the screen, remember? And then the load area was off to the right-hand side. So very similar layout, but I believe they just changed the elevation a little bit. We're advancing rather quickly here into one of the two pre-shows that are available here at this attraction. I don't think we're going to make it in the current show loading, but the next pre-show will be in the door. And just a quick listen, the actual ambiance, the background music, the BGM, I love it in here too. I wanted to mention one thing, the details. Look at all the details with the railing. Of course, what I'm touching now is the railing. It's brass, real materials, real brass. Very, very well nice. The fit and finish looks great when you touch it. It just feels smooth to the touch, beautiful. One other detail I wanted to point out down here, I believe they put these little ridges here so you don't sit on it, so people just don't sit on it here. So just speculation on that. Anybody in the chat know more? We are moving or advancing into one of the two pre-shows here that are available. In this case, it's the far one. And I do believe if we were to go out these doors over here, it would take us back outside near the exit.
Hi guys, and then you're just going to fill in all the available red carpet space for me from left to right, wall to wall. Just make sure you're standing outside the yellow box pulling us open towards you. You're no longer...
Andy says video and audio is lagging a little. Yeah, Andy, it looks like really bad cellular coverage in this area. The Wi-Fi is picking up now, but probably not that great. Andy says, I wouldn't want to sit on that. Hey, the Fonz, sit on it. Neither would I, Andy. But you've probably noticed in various locations around the parks here at Walt Disney World, they've added those features that appear to be, I wouldn't say sharp in nature, but just uncomfortable to put any part of your body resting on it. And especially near, like, for example, World Showcase Lagoon, for, say, luminous viewing on the bridges or any of the railings. It seems like they've added it around there because it seemed like people were sitting on the railings. So it alleviates that issue, I believe. Oh, Andy says it's better now. Yeah, just real quick. I'm in an area, I believe, that's getting better cellular coverage. For example, right now it's like 96% Verizon and 2 or 3% AT&T. So we're going in the pre-show. We missed the doors opening, but let's see what we're going to get into in a moment here. I'll stand off to the back. I'll try to go to the middle of the room, but towards the back, I guess.
Want to take a ride on the train? Excuse me, you there.
Who, me?
Do you mind helping these good people into the cartoon to fix this here locomotive?
Yeah, I think I could do that.
Thanks. Be back in a jiffy to pick you all up.
All right, folks, you heard Goofy. Looks like we're heading in the cartoon. Right this way.
Tiki Man fan says, cleared up on its own. Oh, probably not now. We got really bad. And of course, everybody in the chat knows this. This effect is so crazy awesome, and it's so simple. The effect just lifts up and curls. So cool. I believe they introduced one of these effects at D23 many years ago. Overhead is a sign that says 2 trains. Let me ask the cast member behind us. I assume we're having reduced capacity? Or some issue?
Now we're just looking a little slower than normal, but we are moving.
Okay, cast member friend says we are moving very slowly. And as we enter the screen, I'll just quickly take a look at, quasi behind the scenes. What it looks like. And on the opposite side, it will be very similar in nature. But while we're here, I'll check the chat. Mary on the Move's back. Welcome back, Mary on the Move. Mary on the Move says, happy Saturday. Got Mick and Min. Well, hi there, Mick and Min. Yeah, exactly, Mary on the Move. Run amok. Coming soon. Run amok Park. You can see the sign coming. I can't actually read it, but I'll hold the camera down below. We can read it down here. Run amok Park trains. I think you can see it now. And we have, of course, 2 pre-shows merging here. So we're moving a little slower than average with 2 pre-shows and at the same time. Mary on the Move comes back and says, yeah, probably spots of weak reception in the building, no? Yeah, you're right, Mary on the Move. I've been closely monitoring it. Like right now, we are channel bonding 3 sources, including Wi-Fi. However, it seems to be struggling in this area. The Wi-Fi is probably a very weak signal. We're probably just getting the outer bands of it. And we are now in the station, in the load area. Well, howdy, I can hear Goofy. Andy says, reminder, none of this is Goofy's fault. That's right, Andy.
Angry chicken!
Hola, pasajeros. Durante nuestro viaje en tren, para su seguridad, mantengan sus manos y las piernas dentro de sus coches.
They got it at Christmas.
Y vigilen a sus
Andy says, how are the crowd levels for Hollywood Studios today? Andy, I'd say it's a pretty average day here at Disney's Hollywood Studios in terms of the attendance. Medium, average. I hope you can hear me. We're getting low bitrate warnings. We're having a little struggles here with the cellular data connection here in the station.
Engineer Goofy here. For your safety on board the train, please keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Be sure to stay in your seats and keep watch the line. Railway line. Okay? Thanks.
Hola, pasajeros. Durante nuestro viaje en tren, para su seguridad, mantengan sus
Okay, I'm holding up my finger, my hand, my arm for party of 1. Thank you so much.
y vigilen a sus niños.
Hello, just one, please.
All right, hold right here.
Okay. While we're holding, I'm actually replacing the fuel rod, so I want to keep these cameras charged, especially on this amazing attraction. Okay, now I have 2 hands available. We're just waiting to be equipped in one of the various rows. Of course, starting up here is the front of the locomotive. Going to the back of the station here.
All right, my single rider gonna have you in row 1.
Row 1, thank you so much, sir. Row 1, we're headed to row 1. Lucky us. We get to see a good view of Goofy piloting the locomotive in Runaway trains. And I'll show you the ground here. Love the fonts. Number 1, that's us. Oh, this train is advancing now into the attraction. And we have another train entering the station. if you look carefully below, you can see, of course, it is a trackless ride system, only paint on the ground representing the train tracks with the induction chargers, copper in color. Mary the Move comes back and says, can't wait to see Chubby. I agree, Chubby. Chubby's amazing. Chubby's so cute and adorable. Well, of course, we'll see, I'll have the opportunity to see Chubby at the finale of the attraction, but here we go.
Testing. Is this thing on? Can you all hear me way back in the back? Welcome aboard, folks. We're ready for a relaxing ride around the porch. Hiya, folks. Hello there. How you doing? Hey, Mick and Minnie. What could possibly go wrong?
Attention riders, we have temporarily stopped Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Please remain seated.
Say, announcer! I was wondering, do you have to remain seated too?
No, Mickey, I'm just a voice. Attention train passengers, please remain seated. Your Runaway Railway will now resume.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, excellent. You're all waltzing so beautifully together. Now, let's...
Conga!
Well, that concludes my guided tour. Hope you had a relaxing ride around the park, and thanks for sticking with me. Hey, picnickers! Told you nothing was gonna go wrong.
Nothing can stop us now. Finally, we have one place in mind. With you by my side.
Chubby.
Gosh, what's this lever do?
Yahoo!
Here we are, back in the barn. Remember to gather up all your personal belongings, take your small children by the hand, and watch your step as you exit the train. Come back and see me again real soon, okay? So long!
Okay, lap bar's up. I'm standing up, unloading.
Gather all your personal belongings and exit to the right of the train.
I'm gonna go out the exit door here, and then in just a moment I will turn around. So I'm going a little too fast for the camera, but I just want to quickly mention. So we got out, we unloaded from the rear of the train, or the caboose if you will, but we started over at the front near the locomotive. So what's really cool, with the dynamic trackless ride system, the vehicles shift positions during the course of the attraction. And then they're advancing from here and unload back to load or the station. You could actually hear the finale. There's another train coming in now. Back to unload. And what's also cool, did you notice that the locomotive leaves our direction of travel or heads off to the left, we go to the right in the beginning, near the storage or maintenance? Okay, I'm backing up so everybody could actually get out of the exit doors. And located over here to the right-hand side, of course, is the actual exit. We're gonna go through that. Andy in the chat says, very interesting, so I could only imagine Andy is talking about when we were back in the station. Of course, the train was advancing. I was quickly pointing out the little copper-colored areas, kind of like almost circles or rectangular circles, if you will. There's induction charging, meaning it's wirelessly charging in the unload and the load area. In other words, charging batteries wirelessly. And if we look behind us here, the end. Because of course, you know, we went into the cartoon, the short, we got to get out of it. And I love the background music here, the loop. I'm gonna pan up overhead. So cool, so amazing. So, nothing could stop us. Here, I'll just. Tiki Man Fan says, hello at Mary on the Move. I'm just going slowly out the exit here. because I'm enjoying the background music and I'm sure you are too. All custom. Love it. Nothing could stop us now. Like I said, this is one of my favorite attractions here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. It offers such a great family experience. Like I said before, multi-generations of family members could experience this attraction together, meaning from the youngest to the oldest. It's so amazing. I love it. I'm surveying the crowd, making sure there's a giant cart in front of me. Outdoor vending cart. You can't see it obviously because you're looking at me. Everybody else, think that I'm looking at them, but I'm really talking to you, right? Anyways, I love it. I'll switch the camera back here in just a second. Because now it's in my head. Nothing can stop us now. I don't know how.
Okay, whatever you want is fine.
If you're new to the channel, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm actually headed in this direction because I wanted to go see, I'm going to call it the post-show shop experience here at Center Stage for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. So over in this location you can find, of course, bubble wands, some Coca-Cola beverages, some pins, and phone cases, as well limited apparel items. But I've showed you this before, but I'll come back and show you again. And I gotta go around the horn here. One of my favorites. Okay, I've showed this before, but this particular item here for Mick and Min's, it's a remote control trackless train, quite hefty in price, $149.99. But I'll tell you, if I was a small child and I just got off this amazing attraction, I really want this. I'm gonna try to hit. Can we? Oh, we can hear Chubby. I don't know if you can hear Chubby, but I'm hitting the button. Now I hear Goofy. They also offer this remote control roadster. It's a different price point. Let me see. Does it have a? I don't see it. Oh, $49.99 right in front of my face. Yeah. So $49.99. Pretty neat. But I just wanted to show you that. They also offer some additional merchandise items as well. But nowhere near as cool as a remote control train. They even have some limited merchandise. Oh, Mary on the Move. Look it. You could even choose to purchase a little Chubby plush. Magnet, of course. Tumbler. Look, Winging It. There's even a Chip and Dale little acorn there. But they have some sweatshirts themed Runaway Railway, and of course a Chubby themed t-shirt as well. There's even a sweatshirt. I gotta pull back and see if you get it. It's embroidered. It looks very high-end, very high quality actually. But it reminiscent of, say, Oshkosh but Gosh engineer, bibs or overalls. I've been working on the railroad for, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. And you can see as I get closer, all embroidered, so very nice. Very, very nice. Let me look at the price. I'm trying to, here it is. $64.99, so that's something neat. I still love that they offer, very specialized merchandise items. For example, what we're reviewing here for particular attractions that are attraction specific. But we are in the Center Stage area here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. And so I should start yammering on. I'll point over here towards Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway entrance, or the Grauman's Chinese Theater as I prefer to call it. I would love to keep calling this place Disney's MGM Studios or MGM, but I feel like it will confuse a lot of people. But I know everybody in the chat right now is probably like, come on dude, just say MGM. We all call it MGM. Have you ever seen the t-shirts that say, okay, but I'm still calling it MGM? And yes, I always have that in my head. And here in the background I do. So surveying, of course, the area, you can see the strollers for the stroller parking as the families are experiencing this attraction. And it looks to be a very similar in wait time from when we waited there. Thank you for joining me with, or I should say coming along with me here. We're not into the stream, don't worry. I'm just saying thank you for joining me on one of my favorite attractions here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Mick and Min. And then I also wanted to briefly talk about the Great Movie Ride while we're in this area. So maybe I should flip the camera. And I'll just continue walking around the area, I guess. I'll head down the steps. Maybe we could walk down Hollywood Boulevard, because I started the live stream today near or in between the two towers there, the two tech towers, TEC. You can't see it on camera right now, but I am whipping it good, meaning I am turning one of my cameras towards me while my other camera looks away from me. And in just a few moments, I'll put it in picture-in-picture so you get to see my ugly mug as we actually walk towards the guest entrance here on Hollywood Boulevard. I also wanted to go down and take a quick look at the construction walls here. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So there you go. Picture-in-picture. So, like I was saying before, one of my favorite attractions, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway here. But I'm going to choose to use the term, it doesn't hold a flame to the Great Movie Ride. The Great Movie Ride was truly a one-of-a-kind experience, and especially for its opening year, of course, May of 1989, when Disney's Hollywood Studios was actually, Disney's MGM Studios. I'm still calling it MGM, so I'll refer to it as MGM from now on for this video for Great Movie Ride. But anyways, Great Movie Ride was truly one of the special attractions that could never be duplicated again. The rumors I heard, and anybody in the chat could know more than me on this, it was an extremely expensive attraction for the late 80s. So that apparently they poured more money into the budget because it was the featured headliner or anchor attraction here at MGM when it did open in 1989. And of course it did have the I'll say it again because it's loud, guide-by-wire ride system similar to the Universal Energy. So that wasn't exactly new technology. But it did offer, of course, the multi-trains similar to Universal Energy as well. But they had the live narration or a cast member did the spiel. So essentially it was like the Jungle Cruise on a trackless ride system. That was pretty cool and special as well. Not to mention it traveled through, of course, all of the MGM properties, the MGM IPs, the MGM intellectual properties IP. We are here on Disney's Hollywood Boulevard, and you can hear the background audio. And I believe in regards to the attendance, you can see behind me and in front of me that it's very comfortable here. The weather is probably like 74 degrees right now with overcast. So very nice March 1st day here. March 1st, can you believe that? February is already done. It's behind us. There's the signal. But the Great Movie Ride compared to Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, in my opinion, there is truly no comparison, even though I just said Mickey and Minnie's is so much fun. You can experience with all your family members. It is so amazing. In fact, I would call it one of the best attractions ever created. But with that said, Great Movie Ride still holds a very special place in my heart because the first time I experienced Great Movie Ride, I was, 11 or whatever it was, 11 years old. And I couldn't believe what I was witnessing at that moment. We were literally riding through the movies with animatronic figures. That thing was incredible. And to me, it was truly timeless. It never aged. But as you're aware, TCM started sponsoring it in the late teens, and they updated the finale sequence, little tidbits here and there. But they, of course, had to change it, because, it costs money and maintenance to run. So since TCM sponsored it, I believe that they were able to get a few more years out of the attraction, the Great Movie Ride. But as sadly everybody knows, in August 2017, I believe, it was closed to make way for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. With that said, even though I think that Great Movie Ride was a little better, because this is a comparison video or a versus video, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway versus the Great Movie Ride, I would say the Great Movie Ride has a little more advantage over it. But with that said, Mickey and Minnie is still awesome, still great attraction, still great experience here. We are near the guest entrance, by the way. As I turn around, you'll see it behind me as well. But I guess I'm just trying to say, I really miss the Great Movie Ride. And I wish I had a time machine. You're telling me you built a time machine? Yeah, I wish I had a time machine so I could come back and ride Great Movie Ride again, all over, and experience what I experienced the first time I rode it here at Disney's MGM Studios in May of 1996. Spectacular. So I'm gonna flip the camera here. I'm just ending my diatribe. I want to get a drink of water. I'm torn which way to go because there's a drinking fountain on both sides here. Let's head just over to the right because we are on this side. I'm gonna flip the camera and there you go. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm gonna hold the camera away from the drinking fountain because I'm attempting to get a drink of water. Give me just 1 second. What a great view of Oscars. This side. See, look, here's what I believe. Oh, there is a helicopter flying. Tourist helicopter from International Drive. There is a backstage gate in this area here. And this is the wall that I was, showing you, I guess, because I didn't actually see the camera. But I do like the block. Like KJ was saying, I like the block from the period. The block, glass block. And then here's Anything Goes, as Tiki Man Fan and I were talking about on a previous live video here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. It reminds me of Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom in the opening sequence with Kate Capshaw. And then he put in the chat, the actual translation of it. But let me check the chat as I'm yammering and yammering. Oh, Andy says, yes, hydrate. Okay, Andy. Since Andy's is reminding me, I just got one drink of water. I'll go and visit the other, signal. I'll go visit the other drinking fountain over here. You can see it. It's coming up. I'm sure you can make it out now. You're watching live streaming coverage from Disney's Hollywood Studios. Anything goes. And we're looking at Sid Coingas now. Let me check the chat again. Oh, KJ is in the chat. KJ says my daughter and her bestie are in Hollywood Studios. Well, KJ, tell them to come say hi. They know where I'm going to be. Up to the second, probably. KJ also says, can you get rid of... And Tiki Man Fan says, well, yeah, I get distracted easily, Tiki Man Fan. Mike Wazowski's back. Hello, Mike Wazowski. Welcome back. Hello from Orlando. That's what Mike Wazowski says. Tiki Man Fan says, hi, Mikey. And Mike Wazowski says, hey, Tim. Yes, I know I don't need to read all this banter back and forth, but I enjoy it. Everybody having a good time, greeting each other in the chat. Oh, here's something I wanted to ask the chat. I assume I could look it up. It's just every time I'm in this area, I go, I should look that up because I really don't know. But here's my suspicion. So we're over here by the drinking fountains that we just visited a moment ago. And see this plaque, this address, the street address here, 586. So, the park opened, what was it, May 1st, 1989. So my opinion is this is the day, or May 1986, is when they started construction, or they dug the first shovel of dirt or whatever. Anybody in the chat know more? I'm sure we could find that right online. I just never looked it up. But let's go back to Hollywood Boulevard and head up towards center stage again. And I wanted to go back and check out the construction walls that I passed, but I was on my diatribe. We'll get to see up there, construction walls. Keystone Clothiers, we'll get there in a second. But I want to pop into the Celebrity 5 and Dime because I want to get a replacement fuel rod. Actually, 2 of them. I have 2 fuel rods on me right now. So they're gonna go inside and get a replacement. Okay, it's located over here. Oh no, it's out of order. Okay, we'll go to another location. Maybe Vacation Fun. Maybe, or Sunset Boulevard, we could always go down Sunset. That's more fun than over in Echo Lake. Vacation Fun, I think. Okay. See, I'm all over the place. I gotta gather all my thoughts. Back on track. Stay on target. Stay on target. Okay, here's the construction walls that we saw the news coverage on a previous video here. I was just hoping to get, a little update. I don't think we could see much, but on the other side of these, MGM-inspired colored construction walls, you could see a scrim. The scrim is more teal in nature, and it's covering, see, it looks like chipped, almost like styrofoam exposed on that one. So this whole facade with the scrim on it, I guess a conveyance device hit it, quite some time ago. And it broke, and due to guest safety concerns, of course, they're replacing it. But it's been quite some times since, it's been covered by plywood. But here's the construction update for you with a sign that says, "I can fix it." Okay, I want to go back down Sunset Boulevard. We haven't got there today when I said go back down. I haven't got there yet. Here we go. I'm turning around. Spit direction in the first place. And obviously, every time I'm here, there's an outdoor vending cart with the bubble wands. And KJ in the chat says, John has a fuel rod habit. Yeah, KJ, I need to start chewing nicotine gum or, maybe wear a nicotine patch to ease off of the fuel rod, right? Because these fuel rods, yeah. And of course, we are on Sunset Boulevard. KJ was actually headed towards, say, maybe Tower. Let's go to maybe Tower, I don't know, to get a fuel rod. Because it seems like that's the least traveled area. Where we just came from with the 5 and dime. I'm wondering if the machine is actually broken or it's just out of fuel rods. Because it seems like the most popular location for any fuel rod of any of the parks is in the 5 and dime. Now that's just my opinion. I don't have actual data on that, but it seems like most times I visit or frequent that spot, there are more than one, possibly 2 or 3 people in line to get a replacement fuel rod at that location. It could have something to do with there's just limited fuel rods, distribution stations here at Disney's Hollywood Studios, or it could just be that it's just way convenient. It seems to me it's the most convenient fuel rod location in the entire resort. It seems like even at Magic Kingdom, I wouldn't call them exactly in spots that are convenient. They're kind of out of the way. Kind of like curtain call collectibles at Magic Kingdom on Main Street USA in Town Square. That is really out of the way. So obscure, so put in the back. Like, it seems like a backstage access point where the cast members have to go backstage to even get back there. But we are on Sunset Boulevard, and while we're here, I just wanted to show you what it looks like. Crowd levels, attendance. There is a handful of people over here at Anaheim Produce. Oh, KJ says it's a harmless habit. Hello there. Yeah, but remember, they're unlimited, KJ. So it's all you can eat, I guess, or as Disney would say, all you care to enjoy. Hey, I don't know if you saw it, but there was a bee hovering around the camera. You're watching a live streaming coverage from Disney's Hollywood Studios. We're currently on Sunset Boulevard, approaching the ominous Tower of Terror. Of course, AKA the Hollywood Tower Hotel. Anybody ever been on, or I should say, rephrase, anybody ever went to Hollywood, California, the real Hollywood? It's not, not too glitzy, not too glamoury, just... I would recommend staying at Disney's Hollywood Studios if you want glitz and glamour. But the point of the story is, have you ever seen, there is an actual Hollywood Tower Hotel along, I believe it's the 101 freeway in Southern California, approaching Universal Studios Hollywood. Anybody ever seen or been around that area? It's actually not a hotel. It was converted to apartments. It doesn't look identical to this version of Hollywood Tower Hotel, but it looks very similar to one of the concept art pieces that John Hench sketched, I believe in the, it was probably like 1990, I think it was. At any rate, it was a hotel converted into apartments, and it's reminiscent, but not the same color scheme. It's more white in color, more white stucco. Nevertheless, the name of that complex is the Hollywood Tower Hotel. But like I said, we are headed towards the post-show, the exit. We're trying to get a fuel right here, and I thought it'd be nice to just see some ambiance, look at the crowd levels as we stroll down Sunset Boulevard. And just for reference here, the standby entrance wait time is 40 minutes for Tower, so not too bad. It looks like they were expecting the, rush for rope drop, but that probably is changed. In other words, there's nobody visibly in sight on the exterior of the queue here at the Tower of Terror. So you can't even, look, nobody's going in. Nobody's going in. I don't know, maybe we should go check it out. I should really check this out, Doc, right? Doesn't Marty say that to Doc Brown? Hey, while we're here, let me get a drink of water, because Andy's reminding me, that's right, kids, stay in school too. Or you could end up like this guy, making live videos from Walt Disney World Resort. Delicious Florida swamp. Okay, we're actually gonna go inside here of Tower Hotel Gifts.
Yes.
And I was gonna say, I hope we don't experience a breakout, but oh boy, we're getting some weak reception, so we'll try to be in and out of here as soon as possible. Oh, excuse me. Is working. We just have to hit swap. One, you probably heard the sound. Boom. I thought you would look at it. Swap. I'm attempting to get back outside to get better coverage. Tiki Man fan says it's better than a gambling problem. Yeah, what's that line on The Simpsons where Homer's yelling at Marge? Well, at least I don't have a gambling problem. Tiki Man fan also says, well, that weak reception signal is no lie in there. Yeah, it's a pickle jar in there, Tiki Man fan. Weak, like you're saying, very weak. While we're here, we could go check out maybe Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. I don't know exactly. Hello there.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
You okay to bring this?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Have a great day.
We'll start it in first grade.
I was asking because I didn't know the policy on Tower of Terror if they've updated it. Because like I shared before, on Rock and Roller Coaster, when I made a video there previously, they need to have the item with like the camera attached with the lanyard. So now I'm debating whether we wait for Tower of Terror or I just show you the ambiance and turn around. I'm trying to judge the actual reception in the area. So I don't know. Oh, we're getting here. Maybe we'll turn around. I'm hoping you could actually see, you know, some video. Are we getting video out? Oh, it's starting to break up.
That's not the mind. Okay, perfect.
Oh, me?
Want to push it? Yeah. Oh, wait. That's not good.
There's nothing up. Oh, we can sit right here. They'll have to transfer to a chair.
Okay, I think we're back. I don't think we have weak signal going on right now. So anyway, I'm just looking. We are connected to Wi-Fi, so I think we got a strong signal going out. No? Maybe we just got some weak reception. Oh, I think I spoke too soon. Okay, it shows we're connected to Wi-Fi, so I hope we're getting a signal out this. No, yet again I said that and we get weak reception. Okay, we're coming up on Rock and Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith. I'm carefully monitoring our cellular dropouts, and I'm hoping you can hear me, because we're still going through it right now. 65 minutes for Rock and Roller Coaster. They do offer the single rider entrance, so if we could just go check out how long it is before we turn around here. He's back in the chat, says, oh, so close to my Carla Jane and yet so far. Oh, Carla Jane somewhere around here. KJ also says, it's a bit in and out. Yeah, I'm closely monitoring that, KJ. I'm not certain what's going on, and I hope you can hear me now. But it's almost like a night and day difference, because we've been in these spots before, and it seems like the cellular dropout that we're experiencing today and yesterday is different in the same, or how should I say this? I was never on the Kilimanjaro Safari previously, but I have been in Animal Kingdom prior once before, and based on my memory, it didn't seem like we experienced bouts as much as we did yesterday. Likewise here at Hollywood Studios, there are spots like in Tower Hotel Gifts that are not the greatest, but it seems like today they're almost like ongoing maintenance on the Verizon Tower or something like that. Because my Verizon service right now shows 0%, and we're only on AT&T at the moment. But let's go back to Sunset Boulevard and see if we can get better coverage live stream. KJ says, I can't hear you. Oh, thank you, KJ. Also, they are at Beauty and the Beast. Okay, well, let's walk over to the Beauty and the Beast. However, I'm not certain if operations lets anybody in after the show starts. I'm not familiar with, oh, hello there. I'm not familiar with all the show times at the Beauty and the Beast. But we'll go check it out. We'll walk closer, see what we find. And maybe we'll go meet Carla Jane, KJ's daughter. Oh, Jay Cartner. Jay Cartner, I believe, is a new subscriber to Fun to Be Free. Welcome, Jay Cartner. I'm John with Fun to Be Free. And they say, what model camera do you have? I actually have two cameras. I have one that's a DJI Pocket 3, and the other one is a DJI Action 4. Hello there. We're headed up to the Theater of the Stars of the Beauty and the Beast live on stage. So Jay Cartner, 2 cameras. I hear some effects in the theater going on right now, and I do believe they're gonna let us in, so it's not a packed house today. Hello there. You can hear the helicopter above. KJ says, Carla, Jane, and Lizzie, 2 lovely ladies, if I do say so. Aw. Well, we'll go find them. While we're here, we can also enjoy the Beauty and the Beast live on stage, and I'll pipe down.
But of course, we must make her feel welcome. Esteemed madams and messieurs, my greatest pleasure that we welcome you. And now, we invite you to relax, pull up a chair, as the dining room proudly presents your dinner.
Oh, Jake Cartner says it's a DJI Pocket 3 and DJI Action 4. Jake Cartner is asking to repeat those models again, please. I'm going to do some research. Pocket 3, Action 4. Hope's back. Hi, John. Hello, Hope.
grandmaster. The poor girl has lost her father and her freedom all in one day.
Did I remind you that your 21st birthday will be here soon?
I know that. Perhaps she has come to break the spell.
Remember, you must learn to love another, and when their loving return.
I know.
No,
And
he's
then we might all be human again.
monster.
Yes, human again. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's very good.
I'm nothing. A human again. Wow.
There's a rose back there.
Oh no.
See, that's the rose.
All I told you never to come here.
I just wanted to find out.
It's none of your business.
Stop.
You shouldn't have come to the West Wing.
And you should learn to control your temper.
I can't help
How do you want me to do it? Try.
it. Say something nice to me.
Try.
Yeah, or to put mommy's keys on it.
I apologize.
Apology excessive.
Yeah, I'm like my car keys.
I never felt this way before.
He was needy, he was coarse and unrefined, and now he's dear and so unsure. I wonder why I did
Glanced this way at what I saw, and when we touched, it didn't shut right. I just ignored, and she's never looked at me that way before. For the last time, don't says no. Take us home. Reject. It's more like a day of movies. Publicly humiliate. I am disgraced. But I have a plan. Someone has to protect our village. Kill the beast or be real children. The beast will make off with your children. He'll come after them in the night. No one is safe until his head is found. I'm all safe. We are not safe until his day. Who comes down on us at night? Set to sacrifice your children to his monstrous seven high. We're counting on our village and we may wander free. So it's time to take some magic, boys. Time to go. The wood through the darkness in the shadows. Tonight, it's my exciting ride. Say a prayer that we're there at the drawbridge of a castle and there's something truly terrible inside. It's a thief! There's a sharp ones that they call killer bodies. Hear it roars, he can blow, but we're not running home till he's dead. Till he's dead. It's more not with us. You're against us. Who'll rid the village of this beast? Who's with me?
Railway seized the castle. Bring back this man. Take whatever you think mine. The beast is mine!
Okay, let me get back to the chat. As I walk down the steps, checking the steps. So, we are here today to find Carla Jane and Lizzie. Carla Jane, of course, is KJ's daughter. Hello there. Surveying the crowd. Oh, and KJ says, thanks very much for coming to the show. Don't think Carla must have any Wi-Fi signal as my messages aren't going through. Or she's just ignoring her mother. I don't know, we were experiencing some cellular issues, so that could be the case, KJ. Colin Cropley's back. Hello, Colin Cropley. He says, I feel so much better today. And KJ says, that's great news, Colin. And Jay Cartner says, okay, here are some thoughts on signal issues. This will be broken up into 2 posts. Okay, thank you, Jay Cartner, for checking into it. And KJ says, we always stay as long as possible after shows to respect performers and allow the crowd to disperse. So I will be here, KJ, don't worry. Andy is applauding for the show, I imagine. Oh, Andy says it's favorite show. So B&B is Andy's favorite show here at the Theater of the Stars. And KJ says, Andy, who knew? It's like one of John, Fun to Be Free John's favorite movies, The Notebook. Andy, haha. We got bubbles. Hello there. I feel like I'm a performer in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, how the stormtroopers stand on the elevated catwalk and I'm just walking back and forth. I'm surveying the crowd, I'm looking left to right, my head's on a swivel, looking everywhere and anywhere. Going back to the cellular issues, over the course of the last several days, I think I even shared it, I was even experiencing Verizon dropout issues at my home as well. So for example, I woke up the other day and my phone just didn't connect to the Verizon at all. I power cycled it numerous times, it just said SOS, and then finally I got it in the car. I think I came over to here at Hollywood Studios, and right before it went live, the service came back luckily. After, of course, I restarted the phone multiple times. So, what I'm thinking is going on, there's some issue in the area with the, at least Verizon. And that's why I believe we have low bit rate or the signal loss right now, as I'm looking at the screen. Carla Jane and Lizzie? Carla Jane and Lizzie? No. Oh, I found him! Look, KJ, you're luck. Look. So I'll go down there. I found Carla Jane and Lizzie. Look, they're right there. So I think they're checking their phones. So I saw 2 young ladies checking their phones. So I'm like, oh, maybe that. And sure enough, wouldn't you just know it? Hello there. Hello, John with Fun to Be Free. You're on live on YouTube right now, and I believe KJ, your mother, is on live. Would you like to say hi?
Yeah, she's here.
Okay.
Hi. Nice to see you. Did you enjoy Beauty and the Beast?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was the best show.
Absolutely.
You had a good day?
Oh, absolutely. Nice to meet you both.
Yeah, you too.
This is quite an experience from the other side of the pond. Because your mother loves chatting with me.
Oh, well, there you go.
But real quick, you probably know this because it's probably on most of the day at home, right?
It really is. Yes.
Okay.
There is not a time usually when there's not a Disney live stream on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's very
It's
nice.
just not watching it, just chatting to people.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
But it was very nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too. Have a lovely rest of your
You
day.
too.
Thank you for finding it.
Oh, yeah.
That's made Magic.
But take care, have a great day, and enjoy your stay here. Would you like to say some party words for your mother?
Oh.
As I... Okay.
See you when I get home.
Sure enough. Bye-bye. Take care. So there you go, KJ. I'm going to slowly turn and go out the exit here. So that was a nice experience. I hope all the cellular issues were resolved for that moment. We're just walking down the exit here, and towering overhead is the actual Hollywood Tower Hotel. There's a backstage gate here that literally goes backstage. Don't get to see too often. Hello there. And I do believe, if you're looking up in the planner here, those two green rectangular boxes, they're really camouflaged. Those are Wi-Fi antennas. My assumption is installed by an AT&T Wi-Fi vendor. And there is quite some backup here as we approach Sunset Boulevard. We are actually headed down the ramp that goes underneath the Hollywood Hills. Circular entrance is used, of course, for Fantasmic here at Disney's Hollywood Studios in the evenings, which is quite popular. Like I mentioned in a previous live stream, I have complete goals and intention to get over to see Fantasmic and, of course, Happily Ever After, but I'm still dialing in all the technical setup on my camera rig. So once I get all the issues resolved, I'd like to get over and go extremely heavy on parades and the fireworks in the evenings here at the Walt Disney World Resort. But the area is quite crowded here on Sunset Boulevard, and I will check the chat. Oh, KJ comes back in the chat, says, that's fabulous, thank you. Well, you're welcome, KJ. How's that for timing? I just happened to come to Hollywood Studios today, and Carla, Jane, and Lizzie were here. How random. KJ also has some emoji icons, smiling. Oh, hello there. And Tiki Man Fan says, well, that was nice, KJ. Very nice indeed. Look at the crowd here on Sunset. What happened? All we did was just walk out of one show here at the Theater of the Stars, featuring, of course, Beauty and the Beast live on stage, and now it's packed in this area. And I know the theater is large in size, but this is a lot of people on Sunset Boulevard right now. And I'll show you over here what it looks like with the stroller parking area. I'll hold the camera higher so you can get a better vantage point, what it looks like. I'm holding the camera as high as I can now. I don't know what I'm looking at, but you're probably just seeing a crowd of people streaming down Sunset Boulevard. So I'm bringing it back down to my eye level. And let me check the chat. Oh, Ryan Wesley's back in the chat. Welcome back, Ryan Wesley. He says, John, you don't just bring us the magic, but you make people's wishes come true. Well, that's very nice of you to say, Ryan Wesley. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm going to repeat that because it was very nice. You don't just bring the magic, but you make people's wishes come true. Okay, I am looking for a drinking fountain because I am quite parched. There's one over to my right-hand side, but it looks pretty popular, but maybe I should go check it out. Oh, maybe they're not actually drinking from the fountain. Maybe they just ordered an adult beverage from the Sunshine Day Bar. Ice cold refreshment here. Hello there.
It's the guy.
Oh, hello there. Hey, we were over.
Streaming.
We're live. Can I put the camera on you?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello. Again, John with Fun to Be Free, and we saw these two young, lovely ladies over at the Magic Kingdom. In fact, she took one of our photo of my camera rig.
I did.
And did you go check out the video footage? How it looks?
We didn't get a chance.
Okay.
To. Today's our last day.
Okay.
We're going to go to plane back to DC, so we were watching it on the plane.
Okay, even better, even better. So they're going to head back to Washington, D.C. And did you enjoy your stay here at the Walt Disney World Resort?
It's
okay.
Everything we needed to be, especially the drink.
It's just a special added value. And I see you also have the fuel rod.
Yes,
so,
this is my second one. This is my refill. Best thing to get in the park. It is worth it if you like to do content, which I see you content girly, so this is my second one. I got it yesterday morning.
I see. Do you want to shout out to your content?
I'm just doing it for fun.
Oh, doing it for fun. Oh, here we go.
I'm a caterer in the DMV area. Justine, like the middle name, time like the herb, catering. Check me out. I'm the hottest in the DMV area. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
But nice to see you. Enjoy your stay. Bye-bye. real quick. I'm going to go back and take a drink of water. It's always nice to chat with people here at the Walt Disney World Resort, especially in Disney's Hollywood Studios. I get a drink of water. Hold on just a second here. So how's that, KJ? We get to see your daughter and 2 new young friends. Bye-bye. So cool. Let me check the chat while we're here. Jay Cartner says, there's not enough space to post links or tests. Direct message me and I'll forward you what I found. Essentially, it's either environmental or camera upkeep firmware and such. It'll be looking into this in the meantime. Okay, thank you for that information, Jay Cartner. We'll try to catch up later. And just FYI, the DJI cameras are updated to the latest firmware. So I believe the cellular dropout, just in my limited opinion, is I think there's issues going on with the Verizon towers in the area, because I was suffering from Verizon issues at home as well recently over the past like maybe 3 or 4 days. In other words, the Verizon coverage is not like it was maybe 5 days ago. It's definitely something has changed in my home neighborhood and around the Walt Disney World Resort area, in my opinion. You're watching live streaming coverage from Disney's Hollywood Studios here at the Walt Disney World Resort. Let your adventure begin. And check out the crowd. There's still a lot of people coming at us, which is incredible. So it's almost like the attendance is coming from the guest entrance. They're coming into the park now. In fact, let's take a left down Hollywood Boulevard and see what it just looks like. And then maybe we could head, I don't know, into Toy Story Land or something like that. And if you haven't done so, or if you're a new subscriber, jump into the live chat. And Adrian Carter's back. Hello, Adrian Carter. He says, good afternoon. Hello, Adrian Carter. Hi. It's a gorgeous day here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. It looks a little overcast in nature, and I'd say it's about 74 degrees right now. But again, the attendance just seems like it's picked up a bit. That's for certain. It is March 1st. It is a Saturday. But of course, I do believe I could double check, but I think one of the levels of the annual pass holders is blacked out today. So that's preventing, high attendance. But still, nevertheless, since we've been here, the attendance seems like it has increased. And when we actually went to get in line for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, it was at 60 minutes. So I was actually shocked to see it, because it doesn't, or in the past few days, it hasn't been hovering around that time frame. But if you are just joining us here, like I said, jump into the live chat. I'd love to get to know you. Not to mention, we were earlier or previously comparing. We did a versus video of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway versus The Great Movie Ride. Once the stream concludes, of course, go back, click on this video over, and we'll talk all about the comparison between the two, and you get to experience a great world-class attraction, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. But here we are at the guest entrance, just surveying the crowd. And I'm going to turn around in just a moment here. I'm actually in the process of it now. Oh, we got Lisbeth. Hello, Lisbeth. Welcome back. She says hello from Sweden with pecans waving, and Tiki Man fan. Yeah, I know, Tiki Fan Man. Sometimes I don't have to repeat everything in the chat, but it's fun for me. A flower making basket.
I don't care if you don't.
I'm probably out of tune.
Thanks for playing along.
I'm not a singer. A tisket, a tasket. A flower making basket. Oh, I'm checking my fuel rod. Let me double check there. Oh, we got bubbles. Lots of bubbles. I'm pulling another second fuel rod out of my pocket that's charged, and I'm actually going to replace it with the depleted fuel rod. Hopefully, like I say, the camera doesn't bounce around. Give me a second here. Plugging this sucker in. And I think, let me double check here. Yeah, we have success. Okay. I'm not even going to try or attempt to go into Five and Dime again, because it looked like there was like a sticker on the fuel rod dispensing station. Let's head back towards center stage and eventually over to Toy Story Land. Because who doesn't like to go see Toy Story Land?
Yeah, and then we're gonna
Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to ring that notification bell. I'm trying to get in the passing lane. Life in the fast lane. I smell popcorn. Obviously, there's a hot and fresh popcorn stand right up here. Like I've said before, it's literally like one of 6 in the area around center stage. We got plenty of Disney PhotoPass photographers taking photos with guests. Yeah, keep looking at the attendance. Wow. I'm all of a sudden having issues navigating the crowd. All right, as we approach center stage, it seems to thin out just a bit. But Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway still has quite a queue. We'll walk past that in just a few moments. My assumption is still posted probably about 60 minutes. And there's a helicopter going overhead. There's a lot of helicopters today. A lot of helicopters. But I guess we're, coming up to, what am I going to say? The right terminology. On season, because as we approach March 5th, which I do believe is the Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival for 2025. March 5th is the first day. I'm indicating, so March 5th, I think it's going to be back to on season all of a sudden. So every day until March 5th, we may, oh, look at real quick, it may have increased attendance. But look, the wait time has actually decreased since we actually experienced Mick and Min. That's very fascinating. All these people here, and the line actually went down in wait time. Oh, and Hope Blake Myers comes back. She says, John, new projection show coming to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland March 20th. Yes, you were in fact correct, Hope. I do believe that I did a segment of news in regards to that and a whole video in regards to, of course, to the projection show that Disneyland's getting in comparison to not getting a projection show here at the Walt Disney World Resort, which I believe I mentioned in that video. Hopefully they will bring that particular show with what was speculated to be Luke Skywalker and R2-D2 here to Disney's Hollywood Studios. So I'm really keeping my fingers crossed for that, Hope. So we're actually headed to Toy Story Land, like I said before. I'm debating on whether going in Walt Disney Presents, but maybe we should save it for another time. Because the weather is so nice out here right now. There's no blaring sun. I'm not getting the sunburn. No, here's a better way to say it. I'm lightly getting sun-kissed when the sun is out here in Central Florida. Oh, but we can go see some Pixar characters. But before we do that, I want to accomplish one of 2 things. First one, let me get a drink of water over here near the restrooms, and I'll get a replacement fuel rod. I currently am carrying 2 fuel rods on my person today. One is in my pocket and one is on the camera rig. Frankenstein. And we had another suggestion to call Frankenstein, the actual camera rig that you're viewing on right now, Johnenstein. Hello there. I'm sorry. We're actually headed to the drinking fountain. I'm going to turn the camera around to the opposite side behind me. Let me get a drink of water. One thing I find a little weird or odd is it almost seems like when you can hear the restroom flush the toilet, the pressure in the drinking fountain decreases or shoots right back up. Go over here to the fuel rod station. Give me a second. Everybody in the chat's seen this numerous times before. We'll take the fuel rod, put it in the machine, a hidden swap. Let me check the chat while we're doing that. Oh, it's Scooter Adventures is back. Scooter Adventures says, John, how are you, buddy? Well, I'm good, Scooter Adventures. Thank you for coming back and viewing, of course, this live stream from Disney's Hollywood Studios. It's always nice to see you in the chat, Scooter Adventures. What park are you in? It's Saturday. If I remember correctly, you said that you generally get down to the parks on Saturdays. Where are you? I'm at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Buzz, as you're probably seeing right now, streaming live. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe. See another helicopter overhead. So on International Drive must be pretty crazy. Maybe Universal Resort, in other words, Universal Studios Florida, is probably higher in attendance today as well. Because it seems like whenever I hear a lot of helicopters, a lot of tourist aircraft, it seems like Universal and iDrive as well. There's more people there. But let's go check quickly some meet and greets before we actually go into Toy Story Land. Joy! Check out Joy real fast. Say hi. She looks busy. Oh, we're having some cellular breakouts. Oh, Scoot Adventure says possibly tomorrow. Okay, Scoot Adventures. I don't know where I'll be tomorrow, but I'll be broadcasting live somewhere from the Walt Disney World Resort tomorrow. I do know that. Oh, Joy's out of here. So we will keep turning the camera. Those, of course, those big double doors, colorful in nature is where we just came in, and I'll keep turning the camera slowly so I don't make anybody sick. But we need to be back here. My guess is Sully's back here along with Frozone. Oh, I think we're having some connection issues right now. Scooter Adventures also said I have the stream all set ready to go, but our plans changed last minute. I see Scooter Adventures. Frozone's over here. We're still experiencing some cellular issues. Maybe we should take a quick look at Sully and Mrs. Incredible, and then we'll turn around. There's Sully. And over here, Mrs. Incredible. Okay, we're actually going to turn around and try to get out of this area. I believe we're experiencing some cellular dropout issues. Let's try to find a better location as we pass Frozone that has some better reception. We're now approaching Toy Story Land. Hopefully as we push into Toy Story Land, we're going to experience some better reception. That's what we're attempting to find. Bubbles, we got the bubbles. Oh, look at this is quite the queue for Buzz, which I believe they're walking in. Cast member walking in. And just up here in a moment, we're gonna see Buzz. Quick drop. Let me check the chat while we're here. KJ says, the girls FaceTime me. Thanks again. That was so very kind of you. Well, you're welcome, KJ. No problem.
Slinky Dog is ready to help you ride like the wind. Howdy, partners. Sheriff Buzz and the aliens are all set up for you to take a spin around the galaxy. Here's hoping that Claude chooses you.
Okay, we're still experiencing some cellular dropouts. So let me try to attempt to find an area with better reception. As I previously mentioned, I do believe it's an issue with Verizon.
She'll see him later. Step it.
Here because Jesse told me it's not the time to panic. But I think this is the perfect time to panic.
Hang on, Rex. I got you, partner.
I'm attempting to get on the other side of the pathway. There's just a group of people that I have to get to the other side, blocking my access. We're attempting to see Woody and Jesse. I'll probably hang out over in this area here.
So he's here all day.
Ryan Wesley's back. Ryan Wesley says, hello everyone. I'm just happy to get to see Woody's Roundup. And Woody and Jesse is eagerly inviting the next group of guests over to meet and greet. Look at the nice hugs. And for everybody in the chat, I am constantly receiving warnings for low bitrate, meaning poor signal strength, weak reception. Maybe we should find a better location. Let me go see if we could actually walk up into the Slinky Dog Dash area and watch the train cycle around the launch area. We can see if that has better reception up there.
I don't have a case here.
Bubbles! We got bubbles! This time it happens to be a Buzz Lightyear bubble on, not a Little Mermaid bubble on. And we could also check out Slinky Dog Dash, the wait time, the standby entrance. It says 80 minutes from this point here. 80 minutes! Hello there. How are you? I just want to go look at the launch if that's okay. Thank you so much. So that sign said 80, which of course we're missing people, but the standby entrance is posted at 75. But still, 75 minutes from that point. Let's go check out Slinky launch. We'll catch the next train. I'm sure it'll be here in just a few moments. Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
We can see the empty train advance, and the train that we just watched launch is coming back to the station.
Well, friends, I hope you enjoyed dashing around the backyard. Please stay safe. Grab all your stuff. Come on now.
And I want to turn around and just show you quickly. There is a mock-up section of track here, provided from Zamperla, the vendor, the fabricator, here in the queue. And I'm slowly going to walk out the exit. And as we do, we can get another shot of Slinky just launching. It's going over the hill, down into and it will be approaching us in just a moment. Beautiful. And just as the train went by, I got the blast of the air from it. Sometimes there's, oh, I forget what they're called, the Green Army Marching Band. I can't remember the name of the band. Sometimes they're here, you know, in the drum line near Slinky Dog Dash. But I don't think we're in luck today. I haven't seen them recently. Are they still doing those shows? Anybody in the chat know more about the Green Army Men, the drummers? KJ says, Slinky's so much fun. And I have to agree with you, KJ. However, I don't know if 75 minutes I could hold out with the limited battery capacity I have currently remaining. 75 minutes in the queue. Because I'm looking at the current fuel rod and we're about half depleted already. Just up ahead, of course, is Woody's Lunchbox, a quick service dining establishment here in Toy Story Land. We could go take a look at the shade I'll say it again. Shade Control Construction. If the cast member will let us pass the entry point here, past the stanchion ropes. Normally they're checking for, but I suppose I could always approach it and stop at the rope and get a quick shot of the construction overhead. So if you look, umbrella in the foreground there, the shade control construction for Woody's Lunchbox continues. So they added the themed blue ceiling that you see there. Hello there. May I go closer?
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Yeah, of course.
So nice cast members letting us access. Let's take a closer look here at the construction behind the green hedge. So I am going to go where I'm out of the way, I guess. Let me get out of the way, and then I'll hold my camera over. I can't see what's going on, but you can see. I'll just kind of take an idea. I'll even pan up, look up. And then I can bring it down to my eye level and attempt to look through the green hedge. I don't know what you're gonna get. Hedges. But there's a quick update. So let's turn here and head towards the exit of this exterior dining patio. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
have a great day.
Have a wonderful day.
And we can go take a look at one of KJ's favorites. KJ, we're over here, of course, by the swirling saucers. We're getting low bit rate. Oh man. We're getting weak reception. Oh, and KJ says Green Army Drum Corps only work between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Okay, thank you for the update, KJ, because it's 4:49 Eastern time here. And KJ also says school hours. Yep. Okay, I think we're gonna have a vehicle cycle, or the platform's gonna cycle here in just a moment.
Attention boys, please remain seated, no lap sitting, and hold on to all loose items. Enjoy your swirl.
Al's back in the chat. Hello, Al. Welcome back. He says hello, everyone. We're here. I think we're getting poor signal here too. Al says it's a tornado on my phone. It's glitching. Well, let's try to find some better signal strength, Al. Thank you for the update. While we're in the area, I'd like to get a quick drink of water over here near the restrooms. All right, we'll visit with Buzz and take a quick look. Hopefully we're not experiencing some cellular dropout at the moment.
Greetings, Space Rangers. Did you know that I have a Spanish mode?
Saludos, soy Buzz Lightyear. Bienvenidos al Jardín de Andy. Tu misión, explorar y divertirte.
Nice. Okay, we're gonna pull back. We'll let other people get in, take some photos. And I'm heading in this direction, and I will check the chat. Al says, is it raining? No, as it turns out, Al, it's not raining. It's overcast. It's probably like 73 or 72 degrees right now. Still a nice day here at the Walt Disney World Resort, here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. I don't believe it's expected to rain unless there is an update in the weather. I did check before we went on. I didn't see any rain. It may have changed, like I said, though. We're now headed into, if you give me a second, I could pop it right up for you. Star Wars, Galaxy's Edge. There was a bee that landed on my arm. I'm taking out the BAT phone, the BAT phone. I've been struggling with cellular data connection issues all day and also yesterday over at Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park. What I'm attempting to do is resolve it by closing out one of my streaming apps and relaunching it. We'll see if it gives it a kick, a boost. We'll give it a shot, see what happens. So I closed out the app, I refreshed it on the BAT phone, and it's back in service now. Hopefully we have better reception. Really struggling to get a stream out today. Al says that didn't glitch. But we're glitching now, I think. I gotta get out of this pickle jar. Oh, Ella's back. Ella says, stay awesome, Uncle. Love ya. Well, it's nice to see you back in the chat, Ella. How's school? You're watching live streaming coverage from Disney's Hollywood Studios here in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Oh, we're still experiencing cellular dropouts. We're right in front of Olga's Cantina. In just a few moments, we will be approaching the Millennium Falcon. Of course, Smuggler's Run. We could go check out the wait time. Oh, Ella says, school's good, A+ in math. Way to go, Ella. Keep it up. Nice to hear that. Here we are at Smuggler's Run, and it currently has a standby wait time of 45 minutes. 45 minutes. They also offer the single rider off to the left-hand side, and the lightning lane return looks minimal to none right now. So we're going to turn around. Or maybe we'll go up the ramp. We haven't went up the ramp. We're having signal dropouts again. Thank you for your patience. I'm trying to resolve these cellular issues, but we seem to be plagued with data issues today. Like I said previously, earlier, today and yesterday, I'm using AT&T and Verizon, and for whatever reason, it is something different today and yesterday. It's night and day difference. It is not the same. Something's going on with the cellular data connections in this area. If you're new to the channel, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, ring that notification bell. Ella also says, have a good day, Uncle. See you soon. You too, Ella. Thank you for chatting. We're now on the upper level here at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. We could take a quick look, a peek-see of the Millennium Falcon that is almost eye level to us on this terrace platform as we overlook it. And I'll even get a shot overhead of the spires of Batu here at Black Spire Outpost. And we'll pause on the Millennium Falcon for just a moment as we're experiencing weak reception issues. We're gonna try to get out of here, find better reception. Excuse me, sir. I'm on the hunt for better reception in Galaxy's Edge.
What's that?
We're approaching the marketplace. Maybe we might be in luck, and maybe we can find the Mandalorian with Baby Grogu. We'll see. Oh, KJ says, clever girl. Oh, circa Jurassic Park. I happen to like that film too, KJ. And yeah, KJ also says with the thumbs up and a little emoji face. I'm walking through the crowd, being distracted, trying to get around. It's a little lower than average almost here in the marketplace right now. I have the smell of kettle corn is emitting all throughout the corridor here. We're attempting to find better cellular data coverage here in Galaxy's Edge.
No, that's absolutely fair. Having a pet that's like the real.
Launchman loves you. Not even the trail. Well, hello there. We're near Grand Avenue, and it appears that the cellular dropout issues have increased. I'm not quite certain how I'm going to resolve it today. What am I thinking? I'm thinking right now that I'm actually going to have to end the live stream to investigate this issue further so I could continue bringing the live stream tomorrow. Got these technical details. So with that said, we've come to the end of today. If you didn't get a chance to join us earlier when we talked about Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway versus the Great Movie Ride, it's a comparison on one of my two personal favorite attractions of all time here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. I encourage you, once this stream ends in just a few moments, to go back, rewind, whatever you got to do, go check it. But with that said, sadly, I'm going to have to end the live stream to check out all these technical details to continue bringing live streaming from the Walt Disney World Resort starting tomorrow at 2 o'clock Eastern. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for watching today. I apologize that the data stream isn't that great, but thanks again for joining me. Take care. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
I have to take a look because